Hello folks and welcome back to SnowRunner. So today is all about doing some stuff over at Pedro Bay. And I haven't packed them yet. I had this truck sitting here and I had 2 woods on it. Realized I needed 2 more lumber. So I took the Western Star over, got that, brought it over here and loaded it on. So let's go ahead and start it up, but I'm also going to need 2 more wood for another mission. So we have the BM-17 behind it. And I'm going to unpack the cargo and repack it. And I might as well. Something happened to my sound there for a second. Oh, that's right. There are no winch points on the back of this trailer. Forgot about that. Okay, so we'll just take this one over by itself and then come back for the BM-17 when we're ready for it. So for this we have a bridge to do. And as soon as we get over here, I'll show it to you. I think it's called Dangerous something or another. So let's take a look. Dangerous route. And needs 4 wooden planks. So I actually got them over at the other map. So where we, okay. There we go. Orient the map a little bit better. Alright, so we're basically going to come down here, make a left, go to the right, and head down here to the bridge. So let's start tracking it. So off camera I did load up some vehicles for missions and determine what I wanted to do for the video. And I've got some things loaded up, just need to pack them. And I wanted to show you something else. And we'll get to that here in a moment. I've already brought the GMC over and took it up to the warehouse and picked up the big fuel trailer. So we'll go ahead and fuel up here. Just made it. Alright, so I think this is the one. Yep, dangerous route. I am tracking it. It's not worth a lot, but it's a fairly easy delivery to make. Say that, and there it is. So the Navistar was having a little bit of issue right there, but I think it'll be fine. Go ahead and switch it up to high gear. And I believe I need to go straight. Alright, now you can do it. There you go, good truck. If I was in you, I'd give you a little pet. One of my co-workers was laughing at me the other day because we have some simulators that we use, and they're really old simulators as far as computers go. And she couldn't get one to work, so I walked over to it, hit a couple of buttons, and then I started petting the computer, telling it was a good boy, and that I loved it. And she started laughing, but then the computer started working. So I've never taken this truck through here. Yeah, but it seems to be doing okay. Because I think there's another load up here I need to get. I have the lost tools up here, but I can't do that right now because I don't have a crane on here. So I'm just going to take this over here and park it. And then we'll go back for the BM17. I'm going to come up a little bit further because I will be going out that way, crossing the river. Alright, so let's go to our global map. Go back to Mountain River. And the BM17. And after I get this one done, then I'm going to show you a little trick that I do when it comes to backing up trailers. So this one here should not take us very long. So what I want to do is I want to get as much of Pedro Bay done as I can. That way I don't have to come back over here. And it will give me a little bit of sense of accomplishment in the missions here in Alaska to know that I have finished one map. And sometimes it's the little things. So get up here on the ice, and then I'll find out where this needs to go. If I can remember what mission it was. Because I set these up last night. So maybe Blackbird. Nope, that's metal beams. We're going to do that one next. Not the drilling equipment. Nope. Nope. That's supply crates. So maybe it was pole down. Yeah, there it is, pole down. Alright, so we need to go all the way down here. And yeah, we'll cross this new bridge that we just built. And then come out here. And go over here. So fallen electrical pole, but it requires wood. Okay. It's like opening that roadblock up there. In order to open that roadblock, you have to bring over consumables. I guess the workers won't work unless they have food. Which I probably wouldn't work either if I didn't have food. Yeah, I'm just looking, and this does not have the def lock on it. Whoa, I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? Yeah, I did. I can go that way, but I would do it in a different truck, but not in this one. I am not a real big fan of this truck. Maybe it's, well, in my other playthrough, I had some issues with it, and it just seemed to want to tip over a lot when I was on Michigan, and since then I have not been a big fan of it. But in this playthrough, I'm going to play. What the heck I was doing? About flipped it over again. I want to play as many of the trucks as I can, not just stick with 1 or 2 or 3 trucks, but use all of them if I can. Which reminds me, Corey 2006 says, yeah, the Royal is a dog shit. And yeah, I almost did lose it there. I turned the steering wheel the wrong way, which happens. And you never know. I may grow to like it. And if I don't like it, I can't sell it, so it'll sit and collect dust, because I am in hardcore mode, my own self-imposed hardcore mode. And one of my rules is I can buy trucks, but I cannot sell them. So that's put a little bit of a dampening effect on getting all the upgrades, getting put on. Oh, okay. So yeah, this is, I just asked if this is my hardcore playthrough. Yeah, this is the hardcore mode. And unfortunately, I can't bring up the hardcore rules while I'm here on Twitch. But if you check out my YouTube channel, and it's under my gamer tag, at the beginning of each of the hardcore episodes, I do have a list of the hardcore rules. So they're only on there for like 7 seconds, but you know, people can pause it if they want and take a look at them. Yeah, I've got somebody on chat here, and I was actually playing with him and a buddy of his the other night, helping him in trying to concentrate here so I don't flip this thing. And I gotta go this way. So I think it's, yeah, it's right up here. But I was helping them the other day in a co-op mode and had a lot of fun. It's the first time I've done co-op mode and actually had somebody to talk to. So rather enjoyed that. Oh, I'm already tracking. None of my friends actually play the game. So I've been trying to get people to play it, but they like playing Call of Duty and PUBG, and you know, I've tried playing those, and quite honestly, I do not have the dexterity I did when I was younger, and I usually get my ass handed to me on a regular basis in those games. All right. So that's 2 down. And I'm going to get this out of the way because I have watched, I want to show y'all something. I've watched people try to back up the tandem trailers, and they have a lot of difficulty doing that. So I have figured out an easier way to do it. And let's go over here to the, nope, not Northport. It is in Mountain River. And we're going to find, which truck was it? Oh, the A&K. Yeah, the gameplay is, it is kind of slow, the gameplay is. And a lot of people don't like that, but I enjoy a slower gameplay. I can't move my fingers like the young folks can. So with this one, I already went over and I loaded one cargo, and I thought, you know, I'm gonna, when I load the other one, I am going to show you how I back up these trailers. Because somebody asked in one of my other playthrough, I had all the trailers lined up to sell them on one of the maps, and somebody had asked, how do you get them lined up so good? Well, I'm going to show you. Detach a trailer, and I don't back the trailers up. I just come over here. Whoop. Try not to hit the gas when I mean to hit the brake. And attach the winch to the trailer. And I'm going to go into reverse because the brakes work better. And the building's in my way, but I can't see where I'm going. But you just back it up with the truck. And then when you get it where you want it, you just release the winch. Yeah, let's go back in automatic. But yeah, it's an easy way to back up those trailers if you have the room. Because honestly, it is a pain in the butt, and I have driven these in real life. And in real life, they're a pain in the butt to back up. And change trucks, because I went ahead and put the cargo on the back of here so that it wouldn't reset my winch. Or not my winch, but my crane. And go ahead and start it. And hook it up and get rid of that. I love how they did that, where we can get rid of that menu. See if I'm high enough. Yep. I like the cranes. This is actually my favorite part of this whole hardcore mode, is loading manually, because I had to get good at the cranes. Let's go ahead and pack that. And when I played Mud Runner, which I didn't play Mud Runner that much, I was kind of late to the game on that one. And by the time I got it, it was like 2 months before SnowRunner was coming out. And I thought that SnowRunner was going to be like Mud Runner. Let me make sure I've got everything packed. Okay. So I wanted to get, you know, some practice in. And it's kind of like it, but the driving is a lot different. But I do kind of miss picking up logs. Roadblock. So you flip yours a lot, so you have to get good at the crane? See, there you go. I wasn't even paying attention. And this, I hate this. Once I once you fix this, these barriers need to go away. So that's a lot of damage right there. So I hope they fix that soon. Because there's several areas where once you fix something, the barriers come back. And I think that's a little bit ridiculous. But hey, who am I? Somebody better slow down. First time I drove this truck, I got it going really fast, see how fast it would go. Ended up flipping it over on its roof. Got it flipped back over. Probably didn't go 100 yards and flipped it over on the roof again. This truck is way too fast for its own good. But it is a lot more steady when you put the duals in the back. It is a little more steady than if you have just the 2 tires per axle. Alright, let's see if I can keep from sliding down in there. And if you've ever driven this truck, it drives me nuts. It makes a noise, and to me it sounds like a harmonica. Whether it's got a load in it or not, it sounds like every now and then you hear a harmonica going off. It just went off again. And I know it's just supposed to be a sound that the truck is making, but yeah, I may want to see where I'm going. Map. So this one was... Nope, not moving stock. My fingers are a little sore today. I've been working in my shop all day. Town supplies, nope. Blackbird. Pipeline repair, that's it. So where is... I should have kept it up there. So the pipeline repair is down here. And I'm just going to follow the road all the way around. Take care of that, drop the trailer off, and then come back and do the weather conditions. Because that one is hauling this little Scout 800 over here somewhere, I think. But we'll figure it out when we get there. Yeah, look down to make sure I did get fuel. So here's another one. I finished that, so that barrier should go away. I don't know why this truck is so tippy. I drove these in the Army, so that'd tell you how old I am. And I drove them a good bit, and I've never tipped one of these things over. I did roll over a tractor trailer with an M1 tank on the back. Flipped it totally upside down. Wasn't my fault though. My truck had been worked on by a mechanic, and it was somebody that didn't want to be in the Army anymore, so they figured, yeah, they screw up enough, the Army will let them out. So he screwed around with my brakes, didn't fix them properly. I was going down probably the only hill in Georgia with an M1 tank on the back and lost my brakes. Normally air brakes, you lose your brakes, the brakes will lock up on you. Mine did not. So I went down the hill and curve at the bottom of the hill. No way I can make that curve. Went to a ditch, flipped it totally upside down. But unlike mine, or unlike this one's got a hard top on it. Mine was a canvas top. And in Georgia, when springtime hit, if you had a canvas top on your vehicle, you had to take it off. And that was before military vehicles had seat belts. So it ended up throwing me out of the vehicle and flipping it totally upside down, wheels straight up in the sky. And the only thing to save my life was being thrown out of it. Shortly after that, they started putting seat belts in them. But one good thing, the M1 tank never came detached from the trailer. When I tied something down, it stayed tied down. So on the next update, they're going to put some more upgrades. That's good. Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy. And if I hadn't slowed down there, this thing would have went over. And I'm driving too fast. I can't help it though. Better see where I'm going. Yep, almost there. When you're in this thing, you just naturally want to go fast. And it's not the fastest truck in the game. I think there are... I watched a YouTube video somebody did, and they rated them as the fastest vehicles. And I think this was number 3 or number 4 as far as the fastest. But it just seems like you're going a lot faster, I guess. And you'll notice I don't have the big tires on it, because the big tires make it a little more, that's not good, makes it a little more unstable. The smaller tires seem to do better. I think that's the smaller tires. I don't know, I have to check that sometime. Alright, so we're here. And get rid of this cargo. And we got another one. So I am close to the weather conditions, which was down there. So drop this trailer off. Why'd I do that? Oh good, it didn't. There we go. Knock these down. So when I come back through here, I don't have to fool with them. Go away. I miss driving these big trucks. I screwed up when I got out of the Army. So I got out of the Army, and when I was in the Army, my job was not driving trucks. Yeah, I did something else. I worked on special weapons systems. The ammunition, they make the really big booms. Knock down cities type. But I didn't get a chance to work, you don't really fool with them all that much. Every 6 months you have to do maintenance stuff on them, take them apart, check everything, then put them back together. So I spent as much time as I possibly could in the motor pool, just getting licensed on different vehicles, and any vehicle I get my hands on, I want to be licensed on it. And I had more miles driving truck than most 88 mics did, which an 88 mic in the Army is a truck driver. And I had so many miles, and I had so much stuff on my license. You can put 8 different things on a license before it got filled up, and I actually carried 4 licenses with me filled up. And some of it was generators, different types of generators that I worked on or could operate. But when I got back to my home state of West Virginia, when I got out of the Army, they were going to grandfather me in as a truck driver for my CDLs. All I would have to do would be rent a truck and take the actual driving part. And I told them, nope, don't want to do it. Tired of driving trucks. One of the dumbest things I've ever done. Could have made all kinds of money. And not actually being a truck driver, but you know, I know people that have trucks and could have made some extra money just making deliveries for them. Okay, so show contest, and let's go to the map. And I have to deliver this to the boat station. So that requires going back down the road here, cutting across the ice, coming back up here, and oh, I forgot about this. That's a tippy area. But we'll give it a shot. See if this truck can make it. Yeah, right there. And what was my time limit? 7 minutes. So, let's go. And you got the damage bar up top. So I'm not supposed to damage it too much. And I really don't care. Because if you actually read this, the person that's giving you the mission is kind of a snot. And you better not mess up his truck. Maybe you should have hired somebody else to do it. So I'm hauling ass. I can actually go through the water, but I haven't taken this truck through the water yet. Get over here a little bit to my left so I can use my tree. Serpentine, serpentine. Front wheels digging. There we go. Didn't need the winch. I like that. Yeah, my military career, I got to spend 4 years in Italy. And I'm going to tell you what, living in Italy for 4 years, when I got back here to the States, I still drove like an Italian. And that was not good. But I had a first sergeant that gave me some real good advice. He said before I left Italy, make sure I renew my international driver's license. Took my first bit of damage. But he said, renew your international driver's license because it was issued in Italy, so it was good for every country, every NATO country, except for Italy. Had to have a separate license in Italy. And he said, drive on that. If you get pulled over, pull that license out. Don't give them your regular driver's license because they can't take points off of an international driver's license. So I thought, yeah, you know, I won't get in any trouble. I wasn't back in the States 4 days. And I was on leave, and I had come to back home here to West Virginia to see family. And was on the interstate, and people were doing 70, and I'm not used to doing 70. I'm used to doing 90, 100. And there were 2 cars that were doing about 70, and I split them. And ended up getting pulled over by a state trooper. And the state trooper asked me for my driver's license, so I gave him the international driver's license, and he said, nope, he wanted my regular driver's license. I told him I didn't have one. All I had was international. And don't get me wrong, I fully support the police, and I'm very respectful to them, but I refused to show him the driver's license. And that sucker actually arrested me and took me into the station for going too fast and for reckless driving, and tried to book me, but somebody else was there and actually told him that yes, I can drive on an international license, and they had to let me go. And it also saved me from 2 speeding tickets. I have since calmed myself down in my old age. I don't speed. I found that I would rather drive the speed limit just so I can piss off other people than to speed. It's more fun. I think I've already got that trailer. Yeah, that's the big trailer. Alright, so let's park this one. Because it is out of gas. So I'm going to have to bring something out here to get put some more gas in it. That's one thing I don't like about this truck. It goes through gas fast. And I've got one more set up over here at Mountain River. And I believe it's a Western Star. So we will find the Western Star, and what was it doing? Nope, wasn't that one. Fleet Star, maybe? No, Fleet Star's out of gas. I still gotta get out there and put gas in it. So is that the only missions that I had set up? I guess it was. This went by pretty quick. So let's see what else I can do with the Navistar here. Oh, I know what it is. The family heirlooms or something, which was right where I dropped off that last load. For the weather conditions, or did I already do that one? No, I think that one's over here. I've already done it. No, family treasures. That's what it is. Family treasure. So I got the Navistar there. So let's take the... I don't guess I must not have opened that mission up. Let's go in here where I can drop it off, drop the trailer off. I used to be really good at this, backing up trailers. There'd be days I go to the motor pool and that's all I did was hook up a trailer and just back it around the motor pool. Didn't have anything else to do. Which is why I won 2 motor pool rodeos. Because I could back a trailer up. Right through here. Could have used the MK38. I could have took gas out of here and put in that. But I've already used it for 2 missions, so time to give somebody else a try. I guess they're just going to leave that there. Nope, I didn't accept it. So, family treasures. Right there it is. I was close. I was looking over in here and it's actually right there. Ah, yeah, I remember this one now. So I am going to need the MK for that. Because through here you got to bust through the trees. Okay, so I will go share some fuel. Fuel sharing is okay, as long as I don't buy it from a gas station. And so far in this playthrough, I have not used a gas station. Not to get gas. I mean, I've been to them to do deliveries or pickups. I have 62 gallons in here. I can easily give him half and be able to complete the mission and give both vehicles back. Stop the engine so I'm not using any more. Yeah, 25 gallons. I can get this truck back in 25 gallons. So where am I heading? I am going down here, and I'm going to cross over the water. Oh, excuse me. So it is fairly easy to cross over the water down there. This truck shouldn't have an issue unless I flip it. Got a little bit squirrely there. Come on, Bob, you can do it. This is the first video you've watched of mine. That is Bob. Say hello, Bob. He's a builder. No relation to the famous one. Yep, gotta go that way. So, cross that with no problem. Just don't drive up on the snowbanks here. I wonder if I can get through these trees. If I can pick my way through these trees at night. Go to this view. Yeah, don't know. If I can get through these, it'll save me some time. Maybe should have tried it in the daytime. See a clearing. And no, it didn't help me out any. It just brought me back to the road. I should have went. Where did I go? Oh, I should have went through here. Oh well. A little off-roading. It's not bad. Slow down. Can't help it, I want to go fast in this truck. And that does get me in trouble. So still over half a tank. Now you can do this one over and over again. And all you have to do is come back in here and accept it again, and it will put the it'll put the Scout 800, it'll put it back there. So you got to make sure you're turned around and in a position so you can start winching it immediately, because it will slow you down a little bit. Yeah, and up here is where you got to punch through the trees, and that's always a nightmare getting through those in order to get that watchtower. And brakes. And we'll go deliver. So Family Treasures, the guy put a bunch of his father's stuff in this curtain side trailer, and he wants to deliver it to his father And I'm wondering how the trailer got out here. And why would he put it in a trailer and then just leave the trailer there? I think things through a little too much. Okay, let's get rid of all of our markers. And I've got to deliver that back over here. So let's just go back the same way we came. Go across the water again. And I can get through here, so we'll go that way. Yeah, sometimes I overanalyze things a little too much. I've got to sit and figure things out before I do it. That's why one of the things that bothered me about this game is you can just go and find trucks and trailers and they become yours. Why do they become mine? Isn't that like stealing? So I had to rationalize it in my head, come up with a better backstory. If you haven't heard the backstory that I came up with, another company was hired to do all of this, and they were paid up front a lot of the money, and they skipped out with the money after putting vehicles and trailers in place to do missions. So the local judge seized them all, and then I won the contract, and the local judge said that if I get everything completed, all of their old equipment I could have. So it's not stealing. The judge said I could have it. Come on. Guy packed a lot of crap in here. A lot of heavy stuff. And I'm down to 10 gallons. Hopefully that will be enough. Nine gallons. I don't think it's going to be enough. Maybe I shouldn't have went through the woods. Six gallons. I don't think I've got enough. And I can't get through here in 5 gallons. That's not the one I want. That's the one I want. Three gallons. I'm not going to make it. I might bring something out here and put some gas in. Sounds like a mission for the Lodestar. Yep. It's puttering now. Well, almost made it. But not quite. And what I'll do is go over here and get this one. And put a little more gas in it. And then I'll just tow them together. Back up down there because it's not that far. I'll split the gas again, just enough to get it finish the mission. And then I'll go get the lodestar, bring it all the way over here. Oh, it's further than I thought it was. I thought it was just right here. There we go. I think I'm close enough. Refuel. And switch it around. 10 gallons. Now just pull it to the top of the hill, that way that one is not using as much fuel. Disconnect the winch, stop it, and give it the rest of the fuel. In my other playthrough, I actually came out here and left a scout trailer right up here at this crossroads, and it came in pretty handy, but I thought I could do it without it this time. And I was wrong. Not the first time I've been wrong. I should steal your fuel. Wonder if I can. All right. A little bit more. So can I take your fuel? Well, yes I can. Next time be nicer to the person that's hauling your vehicle for you. Maybe they'll leave you with some gas. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to split the gas between these two trucks and then hightail it back to fuel station, or the fuel trailer, get them refueled and set up for new missions. Go that way. And we'll do some new missions and we will finish up this map. in the next episode. So let me know what you think. Let me know what I did well, what I need to improve on. I appreciate the feedback. And let's go ahead and stop it so I'm not wasting more gas. Yeah, I don't have far to go. So if I split between the two, I'll be able to get both of them back with no issues. Yeah, that should work. We'll give it a try. So, again, leave me some feedback. Let me know how I'm doing, what I need to improve on, and let me know what you think about the hardcore rules. Again, you have to go to YouTube and watch one of the hardcore videos. And let me know if you think that they're too hard, they're too easy. Is there a rule that I forgot about that I can make this a little bit harder? One of the things that I do want to try, and I might do that on the next episode, is making the deliveries in first-person mode. So doing all the driving in first person to see how that would work. Now, of course, I can't load it like that, but I can do the driving. So let me know what you think. And I will see you in the next episode. So until then, have a good one.